Alright guys, so now we're going to take a look at the Chevy Volt. In my opinion, two of the most interesting cars at all of the auto show are the Volt and its, I suppose its cousin with more fanfare there and there, the Chevy Bolt. Now the Volt, it's Gen 2 now. Or, I'm sorry, the Volt is Gen 2 now. So the original Volt that came out and, you know, there was a bunch of fanfare around that car. This is an entirely different car, someone on the GM floor told me. They said, you know, it's just different, it's retooled, it's you know, there's a lot that's different from Gen 1. And the first thing that I noticed in the back here, when you open this trunk, I mean, it just swoops up. So you have this just massive, I mean, I have to step back to capture this trunk door. And a lot of overhead space here. I do like it. I mean, that trunk opens like halfway through the back here. So, you know, really interesting design there. You'll probably love it or hate it. And then as we kind of carry around the Volt here, like I said, it is just kind of a redone model here. I was told that the range on the electricity only part, this is like unofficial. You can check my stats. The purpose of these videos is to really kind of tell you, what these are like inside. But I believe this gets around a 52-mile electric range only. And then combined with, this has a gas engine and an electric engine, but it's not a traditional hybrid due to the technology underlying, because this is like, I believe this has one pedal driving and some regenerative braking and things, so, but it works different than a normal hybrid. I believe it gets like 48 miles per gallon or something. You can check all these out. So it's a little different than the Bolt. The Bolt has only an electric engine, whereas the Volt is electric and gas. So, you know, I mean, you get insane gas mileage with these, especially, and people really like their Gen 1s. Very interesting shift knob here with the blue. Quite interesting. We'll see if we can power up the. This stuff did turn on a minute ago when I opened the door. Let's try that again. So plug in to charge, so we can see that there is no center stack in the Volt. There's no gauges. This is entirely, because we get that noise again, this is an entirely screen-based system, both in terms of the infotainment and, I mean, your speed and your tachometer. I guess maybe there might not be a tachometer in this one, but, you know, all your gauges are going to be on this screen here in this one. So very interesting. If this is a car that, you know, you enjoy, you can look up all the Chevy pricing and all that, the stats elsewhere. We have these buttons down here. And there's actually, for the performance enthusiast, we have little tiny paddle shifters back here. But it seems like a really nice interior. The roof sloping, I mean, I'm 5'9" and I have quite a bit of space. Seems real comfortable. I'm not sure what trim level of the Volt this particular one is, but we do have a leather trimmed center console here. And then I've seen this, Ford's been doing this, GM's been doing this. Now you have this kind of, you need these pieces here, but then you have pass through here, so I could put the phone in there. You know, you can reach, put some stuff down here in this recessed bin. You know, you can reach in through the front or through either side with these. So definitely a pretty interesting look. Here we have looks like a sunglasses holder or something, change holder maybe. In the center there, and then that might be it for the center console. So small center console, but you know, pretty nice interior. Feels good. Steering wheel is wrapped. Feels real nice actually. It's a good feeling steering wheel. And there's kind of there's a little hard plastic in the door, but we do have leather padding, not just here but all around the side as well. These seats look to be leather as well. So. Nice interior. Up here we've got, again, a little more hard plastic, but I do like the screen layout. In theory, haven't seen it done, but definitely an interesting concept. And then the charging is up here, although I believe this is also gas, so there should be a gas gauge around somewhere as we take a look at the front of the vehicle here. But then the gas gauge is right here. So as we push on that, I don't know if this one will. You probably have to trigger this from the inside. This one might not be a push out, but here's the gas, and then up front over there is the electric. So this is the Gen 2 Volt from Chevy. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below.